Hey, baby. So, y'all been out here with me a little bit. Y'all know what these water levels have been like way down. So, like, trying to find something comparable to look at here. Like, there's my trees I've been fishing at. Been about 4 feet of tree sticking out. And now there's about a foot and a half. We're gonna hit that in a minute. It's funny because the last time we had a big rain, I was counting on it being all muddy. I get out here and it wasn't. This time I wasn't counting on it being muddy, and it is. And I can't tell if there's just a bunch of debris down there or if that's some fish. But we're gonna try and find some shade, and especially over here by where these little inlets are. Like I said, these inlets go nuts when after it rains. But we're definitely going fluking, and I hooked up the flukes in a donkey rig. So we'll see if we just punch those down in there and get some fish. I said it. The universe was doing everything she could to stop me from getting out here today. And I didn't even eat, so she still may be working. Turtle. Turtle, turtle. Not necessarily putting on the brakes, but we are definitely slowing it down a little bit. We can put on the brakes. Good deal. You can see that water goes all the way up into that inlet now. That's awesome. That's a good sign. All right, same thing goes as every other my last few posts. You know, I've had lives where I've had upwards of 70, 80 people in the room. All right, so as soon as I can get 100 people in the room, I'm gonna give away a Cast King lethal blaze. I've never used a donkey rig before, so I'm not even sure how well I'm gonna cast with it, but we're gonna give it a try. So we're up to 23 already. We get 100, I'm gonna give away a lethal blaze combo from Cast King, and hoping. Let's try it this way. Much better. All right, cool. So, Real Outdoors, what's up, brother? Look at that, we're up to 24, 25 people. I mentioned the giveaway and they all left. I don't get it. But man, these water levels are up. I don't know if you can notice the difference or not. Y'all knew the deal. Let's hit those likes. Help me out a little bit. So I've never used a donkey rig. To me, it just blows my mind. It's like, how does it not get all tangled up? And I'm looking at it now going, look, it's tangled up to me. All right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely price. That's what I'm saying. Last time it rained, I expected it to be like this, and it wasn't. It was like still clear, but now it's the way you expect it to be after it rains. So I'm hoping I got some noisy baits in there. Sure I do. I always got noisy baits. I don't do quiet very well for anything. All right, so we're 17 people. We only need to get to 100. Only need 83 more. Y'all get your buddies in here so I can give away that combo. Hit the likes, whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I gotta. The only problem I'm having with the top water is there's a lot of debris floating around. So I'm gonna have to see how that works. I actually just got a miniature screaming choppo. I don't know if you've tried the screaming choppo at all or not yet. But I got a minute, what is it, 75 maybe? I don't know. I ain't even opened it yet. There it is. There you go. And I got it in the little chicken yellow color. All right, I only need 70 more people. I'm gonna give away a combo, Cast King Lethal Blaze combo. These are really cool. And nope, I've not heard anything bad about them. And then they have, and whoever wins it can pick if they get a spinning or a bait casting combo. Y'all hit that like and help get people in here. If you don't mind, I would definitely appreciate it. And I have been authorized to give that away, so we're gonna do that. But I need y'all to do your part. I'll do my part. Yeah. We're definitely throwing on the Chapo. I'm gonna throw on a bigger one though. I'm not gonna throw on the little one yet. I'll get these flukes over near some of that debris later. Lay downs. Excuse me. Ooh, look at that Brado thing too that I just got. Yeah. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna share this real quick if y'all don't mind. Just give me 1 second. I think it pauses it, but I'll be right back. I promise. Give me like a minute. All right, I think I'm live again. All right, man, y'all didn't wait for nothing. Said I got one person in here. What's up with that? We gotta throw a Chapo in here, but I've got to throw this. This is the Sea Ripper. It's a hybrid swim. It's a loud little thing, and it's bright. Oh, and it casts well too, very well. All right, 97 to go. All right, 89. That's a good jump. I know everyone likes a free combo. Shoot, I don't care if it's at Burger King or from a tackle shop. Combo's a combo. Free is free. Y'all hit that like for me, please. Get some more people in here. I really want to give that combo away. I was scared a turtle or a snake or something. So if y'all don't mind, share it out, hit that like. You know me, you know I hate asking for all that, but I really want to give this combo away today. I was hoping to give it away the other day, but it turned out to be a horrible day. Just I got out there a lot later than I wanted to, and I got stuck in traffic. You know, someone died on the interstate on my way down to where I was going to go fishing, and yeah, I'm not mad about that, not for obvious reasons, because I'm not a jerk. But you know, once I did finally get there and had issues, I kept forgetting to put stuff in the boat, and I had to keep going back, and then finally got ready, and the sun just, all the clouds went away, and I was like, I'm going to Bass Pro Shop. I had a few go up underneath me, but I was hoping that bright. I love the fire tiger colors. I've always liked them. They usually do good even when it's no matter really what kind of water level it is. I tried that first. I'm actually going to go with the top water here in just a second. I'm actually going to bring this in and I'm going to switch over to Chapo. Screaming Chapo. I don't know, I might go with the regular Chapo. But yeah, I got a donkey rig set up. I was trying to punch it in there. Hey, where's everyone watching from? I guess I yanked it a little too hard. All right, let me get this off here so I can get the Chapo on here. Thank you. They this I mean it's this is my baby right here. I actually just took my tackle box out of my truck, so that way I could actually have more room in there for my kayak and my John boat. All right. Oh, where's my Chapo? Did I not bring my Chapo? I did not. Bag, but I got the new Chapo, so I guess we're gonna go with that. Like I said, there's a lot of debris, so we're gonna see how that does. But I did pick up this at Bass Pro Shops down in Prattville the other day, because you know, as a Bass Pro, you know, you gotta get something new. And I've actually been wanting to get the little canary yellow one, and, but I just hadn't. Bring it in, take it out. Make sure you don't leave no trash. Right. So these little speed clips, I usually don't use them, but I do use them for my glide baits, my bigger glide baits, because I do a lot of, I love glide baits, and I use them for my top waters. But this one's being a pain in the rear end. There it goes. Top water has done me very well over here, but again, like I said, it's got a lot of debris out here right now, so I'm a little concerned about that. Now the other Chapo type I got is the Rapala claptail. I have that, and I haven't yet to catch anything off of that. Chapos have done good for me. Oh yeah, you can hear it. All right, good deal. Let me get it to a little bit better spot. It's got some debris. Oh no, it's off. Alright, I'm getting my butt back out of the sun. It's been cloudy all day. And that's just the way it is. There's like a little vortex right here in Springville, Alabama. And whenever I get in the water, it's like all the clouds get blown away. Craziest thing I've ever seen. But I've been going live now for about 3 weeks, so I'm still kind of new to all this. But just about every afternoon, same thing. Florida, what's up, brother? I actually don't hardly ever use live bait. Not that I'm against it. Don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm saying that. It's just I don't ever go to the store to get it. Got all these artificial baits, and I'm like, they better work. Yeah. All right, so where are we at now? We're at 25. All right, we're a quarter of the way there. 75 more people. If y'all could help get people in here, I'm gonna give away a Lethal Blaze combo. Gotcha. So do you do like the jerk and reel it in, jerk, reel it in, kind of like you're almost walking the dog? Last week I doubled up right here with my black Chapo. Where are we at? 31, all right. 69 to go. So when I do get back to my soft baits, one thing I did get while I was at Bass Pro Shop, I like the dip and glow, but I always use a chartreuse. But they had the fire red. That looks blood red to me, but so I'm looking forward to using that. But yeah, there's an inlet right there, and after it rains, these inlets are usually gold. No, there's nothing wrong with using worms. Like I said, my big thing is to get the worms, I would have had to go another exit up. I was doing everything I could to get on the water today. Ah. All right, good. I got caught. I bet you it was a pine needle. The one thing there's no shortage of over here after it rains, pine needles. I love big worms. You know they eat them. Yeah, we have. I do. I've actually got my largest fish. My PB is on this lake with a screaming chapo, and it was a regular retrieve, but that's usually all I need. But if jerking it'll make it better. Look, one thing that if you haven't been here long with me, I have not been serious. But I've fished my whole life. But I have not been serious about fishing my whole life. If that makes sense. I probably got serious about it in the last year. So anything that y'all can give me any kind of advice or anything like that, I'm willing to take it. I appreciate it. So don't think that I'm not gonna listen. I'm not receptive because I definitely am. Do you ever use like plastic worms or artificial worms, or you just strictly go uh, real worms? I'm not seeing any fish over here. That's actually weird. I don't want to get out in the sun. A plastic worm? Okay. Awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm right there. I got some things kind of in the works. I'm hoping the next couple days that I get some finalizations on it. And it's like I really want to involve people in my channel because I always like it when people involve me. That just sounds weird, but I definitely want to do different things. Oh yeah, we're going over to the other side. The shadows are there. That's awesome. I didn't think the shadows would be there yet. Okay. Flavor Dave, what's up, brother? So, Canadian night crawlers or red wigglers. All right. So when I get off, I am definitely gonna go check them out. And I appreciate the advice. Where are we at? Okay, look, 41 people. No bats yet. They better stay away from me. Live worms definitely are pretty awesome. Yeah, we better not have no more bats tonight. And if y'all missed it, dang, back down to 30. I was casting out the other day. I got a popper. I've never used a popper, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get a popper. I'm gonna give it a try, and I did. And had a bat kept going after my line. Thought that was kind of selfish. Taco Tuesday. Now I want tacos. Hey, you want tacos all day? Now I want tacos. So as the sun goes down, so I got 2 laydowns over there, and right in between those is usually a pretty good spot to be. But over here at this inlet, there's usually a lot of activity going on. I was throwing a frog over here a couple weeks ago. I bet you I had 30 fish on it. I know, right? There's rules to this type of stuff. You gotta be able to ask permission to buzz the tower. What are we looking at? 48. Okay, we're almost halfway to giving away a lethal blaze combo. 31. Ugh, so disappointing. I don't want you to go barreling up in there, kind of. There's a lot of structure up in here. Hey, I'll tell you all this too. When you get done with watching, because I don't want y'all to stop watching, but at some point, be sure to check out my music too underneath my releases tab. My publisher releases everything there first, and then it goes to all the other streaming platforms around the world. But I guess I'm streaming in at least 35 countries, and I don't know, music ain't for everybody, but check it out if you like it. Add me. It helps me out the best. Oh yeah, I'm making my ways over there, I promise you. But it helps me out the best if you can listen to my music on YouTube Music, because actually, what's that? Oh, someone did something, but I can't. I'm not gonna look at the notification. I'm staying with y'all. I'm trying to stay in the shade over here. It's not cooperating. But yeah, that's actually where I caught my personal best at, was over there by those trees with the Chapo. Yeah, I'm like super excited that the water levels are back up a little bit. Not back where they were, but they're close. You know, I actually, I don't know if I can play it. I don't know how to play it through here. And I downloaded it out to another phone. And I meant to bring the phone with me, and it's one of the things I kept forgetting. I actually went back to my house twice today, because I just could not get it together. But I was gonna put my music on so that way I could have my music going slow in the background a little bit. I love it, Flavor Dave. 45, we're almost halfway there again. 46. I don't know if y'all have seen the Lethal Blaze combos, but they're pretty good. Like I said, whoever wins it, they can pick if it's a spinning or a caster. I'm good either way. So. Oreo, how you doing, my friend? Man, I've only been out here like 20 minutes. I had a game plan, but the water is a little different, so I'm going with top water, which I know is not surprising because I'm addicted to top water. We do have a lot of debris. Hoping that sun goes down so a little bit more. I'm getting ready to go deeper in back here. I passed a bunch of fish in the middle, but I wasn't ready to fish in the middle yet. I thought I'd be doing better out in the outskirts. But I really wasn't sure if that was debris or fish, so there's a couple fish over here. All right, 55. 45 more to go. We're going to give away a combo. I'll tell you how we're going to do it. I think I got it figured out. So I really wasn't sure how to do a giveaway, but I looked at a few other people, how they did it. And so we're going to do it that way. And then I have all my contact information in my bio. So whoever wins this, you have to send me an email or something on Facebook or Ticker Talk or whatever. I get notifications for it all. Ain't nobody waiting for Jason's dirt. I might get over there by those trees. So I got there's those little canyons in over here that the bigger fish kind of ambush the other fish at. Some rocks over here that they get by. Like I said, there's a lot of structure over here. It looks like we got a bait ball just going right past us. Got a turtle in front of us. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, when this lake's hitting, it's hitting hard, and I love it. I love the fact that the water levels are back up. This little bugger spins on me. Just kind of sit here in the middle, I guess, and just kind of see what happens throwing out the radius. I usually like throwing it like at 10 o'clock because that way it just spins the kayak and I can just get like a whole 360 degrees. All right. I've never had any luck doing it this way, but I may not have been doing it right, so I don't know. Get my towel situated. All right. Where we at? 51. All right. Y'all doing awesome. If we, like I said, 49 more, we can do that giveaway. Or is that 60? No, it's 50. All right. We are in central Alabama. 31 minutes northeast of Birmingham, to be exact. I mean, I guess 31 and a half minutes would have been exact, but you know what I'm saying. This is a private lake up here. You know, we had some drought conditions, and usually when we have drought conditions, it slows everything down. But we just had a bunch of rain, so I'm hoping using a noisy topwater is going to help me out here. Where you calling in from? Watching. I don't know why I always say calling. Or we're doing talk radio or something. That what we talking about right there? Give him a slack. Do it again. Kind of like walking the dog. Get a turn here a little bit. I'm over here in front of the property owner's camera now. So everyone wave. Hey! Riverview, Florida. All right. Actually, I moved here from Clearwater, Florida. A lot of things about Florida that I miss. A lot of things about Florida that I don't. I tell you this, I am definitely addicted to bass fishing now. Probably my favorite place to fish down there was at the Sunshine Skyway and then the Courtney Camel Causeway in between Tampa and Clearwater. What's up, Kentucky? So I got very shallow right there. This whole little area over here is just full of structure and stuff for them to fish to ambush other fish. It's like a little killing ground for them. Huh. Guess that was that turtle going down. Get over here by these trees. All right, Texas, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, y'all, be sure to check out my music too underneath my releases tab. That's where my publisher releases everything first. I would definitely appreciate it if y'all check that out. If you like it, add me to your streaming platform. Obviously, YouTube Music helps me out the most, but I'm on all platforms. You say that. I'm starting to think that there may be at least one big catfish in here. I got some jugs. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to put some chicken on them, float them around. I think we're going to be going with a chatterbait here in a second too. I just grabbed my little tackle box. I didn't grab my big old bag because I was just going to stop in for a little bit. I just really wanted to see what the water levels look like. But I figured if we're doing so good with the numbers, if we can get up to 100, we can give away a lethal blaze combo, either spinning or casting, whoever wants. But yeah, the owner said there wasn't really any catfish in here, but I had something hit a chatterbait in here one day, and it about destroyed it. And I just don't think a bass would have done that. Boop. Nice long cast. All right, cool. So let's just sit and chill for a minute. Yeah, I brought my my grandsons out here. I guess it was last weekend. That was a lot of fun. They were more interested in just playing in the water. I mean, really, my biggest victory was keeping them in the boat. Georgia, what's up, neighbor? Yeah, my wife's been fussing at me about getting the boat jugs away from the out of the kitchen. I'm like, just don't throw them away. Yeah, everything I'm seeing is pretty much on the bottom. I think. Let me see if I brought a. Like I said, I just grabbed something real quick, so I really just want to see the water level. I don't even know what all I brought. I just grabbed my little box. So I just had a company, Coleman's. I don't know if any of y'all X minnow jig. It's supposed to be I don't know. It's heavy though. All right. So I got my Alabama jig. LS Lures. You also check them out. Check him out, Hunter. Will make you pretty much anything you want. He's like really awesome. I do have a chatterbait. I do. But like for real, the LS Lures he's a real deal. He does really good lures. He does handmade jigs. He does a few other things too, but just definitely check him out. Let's see, where are we at? 37. All right, so we made it up to 51 so far. We make it again for all the new folk. If we make it up to 100, I'm gonna give away a lethal blaze combo. Just gotta get on the train, people. No pun. Actually, yeah, pun was intended. So. Usually, I can just look around and see stuff bouncing around everywhere, and I'm not seeing nothing jumping around. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Even when the bite's slow, I can still see stuff jumping around. Jump, jump, jump around, jump around. Let me just tie this one on. These little speed clips don't help when you don't have your glasses on. So where we at? 41. All right, we get to 100 people. Get your buddies in here. Y'all hit those likes for me. Get people in here, and we're gonna do a giveaway. If y'all don't mind. That's it. I'm breaking down, putting on my glasses. I'm gonna dip it in that garlic too. That blood red garlic. Alright. We're just gonna tie this on and get on my nerve. Where are we at? 36. We're going the wrong way again. Yeah, but I definitely think there's a catfish in here, at least one big one. I gotta clean that lure up. This thing's caught me a lot of fish. Alright, so I want to try this. Have not tried it yet. I've tried the chartreuse, which is in my bag that I did not grab, which I used on it last time. A little bit. Oh, that's juicy. Here, get out of my boat. Alright, let's see how that does. I'll take this over there by those laydowns in a second, get it down low. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. Get out my hook now. No. There we go. $38. So if we do hit 100 and I'm not noticing it, someone needs to shout it out to me. So I really don't want to miss it. And if we don't give it away this time, we'll try to give it away next time. All right, so if y'all do subscribe, okay, so I've added about 1,000 subscribers in the last 3 weeks, and I literally have gotten five notifications. So that being said, if you do subscribe, just go to my last short or something. It's probably something about one of my dogs, because I love my dogs. And just do a comment on there, and I'll know that it's you, and I'll subscribe back. And I'll definitely share your information with my friends and all that stuff. Try to look out for each other. Woohoo, 52. That's awesome. Like I said, we get up to 100, we're giving away a Cast King Lethal Blaze combo. So if y'all could hit those likes, that'll help get people in here. If you can share, that would help even more. And the winner can pick either a spinner or a caster. Either one, whatever y'all want. But you know, if y'all check out my music, that'd be awesome. All right, now come on, where y'all at, fish? I have to go drive around and find the fish, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go hit that lady on real quick. Get over here by this tree. You know how they are with trees. I'll try to hit this side over here first. So once I get over here by these laydowns, the other issue I have is there is a lot of vegetation over here. So if I let it go down too much, it's that snot grass too. So it's not like regular vegetation that you can just rip a chatterbait through, which is awesome. No. Come on. Oh. Hit it again. Not gonna hit it again. All right, but they got a taste for it. Alaska, what's up, brother? Slow, to say the least, but that's okay. Water levels are back up. Really haven't had any fish on the depth finder, so I'm trying to figure out where they're at right now, and then hitting all these juicy spots where I'm usually having plenty of luck at. I went with the chatterbait now, so make a little bit more noise. Huh. I see where we've had company. I'm not happy about that. Who's that? My buddy Chris sent me a message. He should know I'm live. He should be watching. He should be trying to win the combo. Yeah, my buddy Chris has just sent me a message. Actually, he just bought the Cast King 250 year anniversary combo they got. The lethal, not the lethal. It's the Royal Legend combo with the. Gosh, there's a lot of debris over here. Get down a little bit lower. But as far as not seeing any fish, yeah, I think I just caught some debris. I just quit chattering all together. But you know, it's not like me, so, you know, yep. What'd I get? Pine straws. And that was a little pine straw, too. I figured that would have been a big one to make it stop chattering. But it don't take much, I reckon. But going with the OG chatterbait, I put some of that garlic scent on the bottom. Yeah, you're here in Alaska. You were talking about the boys from Deadliest Catch the other day. Next thing I know, I started watching them again. I tell you what, I couldn't do that when I was 20 or 21. They were posting everywhere down in Florida that they needed people to go up there on the boats, and they were going to fly them up there and all that stuff, and pay them for 3 months at a time, and I considered it, but ended up never doing it. And it's really a good thing because I watched them fellas, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'd make it back to shore without fighting. Not the guys on the boat, the way the guys on the other boats treat each other. See, I was watching the last season. Old boy was all right, baby. I don't know if you're watching the live or not, but I got your message, and I'll stop by and get that. But I ended up never doing it. But yeah, they're getting like running over each other's pods and stuff, and I'm like, that's so much money. All right, baby. I don't see nothing there. So we're gonna go over to the other lay down. Like I said, get out some of this debris. Keeps grabbing my bait. I don't like it. All right, 30 people. Giving away a lethal blaze and we'll get 100 people in here. I believe it. I believe that's. I was like, when what's his name ran over other guys. I forget all their names, but ran over all of his pods and just put them all in the. Let's say the one guy, John, I think it was, ran over. What's his name? And just ran all of his pods, tangled them all up, and then just left them in one spot. Took him a day to untangle them all. I'm like, no. How much money did he just lose? And it's like, that's crazy. And then that kid finally got the his old mentor's boat. And I think him and his wife were going through divorce. And then the guy who had his pods all twisted up decided he was going to take his chum bait. And it's like, come on. All right. So all y'all that are new, this is over here by the dam right here. Usually a lot of activity over here. And actually I'm seeing more now than I had in the whole lake, so that's good. But everything's low, so that's why I went and put the chatterbait on, so I can get down to them. And there's not really a whole lot of vegetation over here. The other side of the lake, there's a lot of snodgrass, and that's just snotty. My bass would be 5.09, and that was out of here. Now I had one that was bigger, and everyone said it was literally probably 6 inches. I'm 6 inches, 6 pounds at least. But I didn't have a scale, so they're all like, all right, it's officially 3 pounds. And I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna go buy a scale today, and I did. And then after that, my next one was 5.09. Yourself? What would you say your biggest one would be? Your PB? Green Kazan, so. No, I'm in Alabama, Central Alabama. Um, I'm actually fishing on a private lake. I really just wanted to come down and see how the water levels were because we finally got some rain. And get off of there. There we go. Oh, look. There might be some topwater action going on here in a little bit anyway. So I didn't bring all my gear that I usually bring with me. I just grabbed my little tackle box and just a bag of some stuff I just got. And I don't even know what all that is. I think it's all debris going underneath me right now. But the good thing is it should cut down on the visitors who aren't supposed to be in here. Because the water level is up on the banks again, so that's good. Ah, sweet. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I used to live in Texas. I loved it. I've actually lived all over the country, but not necessarily a good thing, but it's kind of cool that I've been pretty much in most states. Lived in Irving, Arlington, Houston, and Dallas. I know a lot of them are right there by each other, but hey, Brex. I'd love to catch a halibut. Nah, Brax, I'm trying to find them right now. And the other thing I'm trying to do is if we get 100 people in the chat, I want to give away a Lethal Blaze combo from Cast King. I'm a big fan of Cast King. And so I'm actually I want to be an ambassador with them. I really like the product. I like the people, the customer service. Never had any problems with any of it. Man, it's a big old halibut. I like halibut too. There's not a whole lot of fish I like eating. I like more the whole, like salmon. Can't eat salmon. My wife loves salmon. I'm like, no, not me. I like the white flaky fishes. I keep feeling like I'm hearing someone walking through the woods, and if I am, we're gonna make them YouTube famous. Yeah. Let's get down here a little bit further down the dam. $20. Come down here down the dam a little bit. This is actually a pretty good spot down here. Yeah, see, like those trees were like 3 feet off the water the other day. Wow, that's crazy. You know, it's funny too, because okay, so my biggest fish ever was a hammerhead shark. I honestly have no idea how long it took us to get it in. I just know that the two of us were exhausted, like bad exhausted. Get off my boat, spider. You weren't invited. Go on, get. Ooh, the ugly spider too. Wonder if I got my Bill Lou's knocking hammer trap. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to throw that. Dirty as this water is. Right. Yeah, I just want to see how it's gonna go. This is actually the only. Well, this one. This is MGTI. Is the first. I got a sun right in my eyes. That's awesome. The first reel I've had that I could actually throw without using my thumb at all. There you go. It took me that long for that chattering just to actually engage. I will definitely check it out. Man, do me a big favor if you don't mind. Just go to like my top short and leave a comment. And the reason why I say that is because I put on like 1,000. I've had like 1,000 subscribers in the last 3 weeks, which is awesome, and I appreciate every one of them individually. But I've only gotten like 5 notifications, and there's people that was like took me like 3 times for them to come in here for me to actually make sure I could remember their name to where I could go find them. And if you could do that, I'll definitely subscribe when I get back to my truck. Because I'm not gonna stay out here too much longer today. I really got a lot going on, and I haven't been able to go live much this week. And this weekend I'm doing a gold prospecting thing, which I'm really excited about. My buddy Heath Jones with History Seekers. Dude could find anything. He found Elvis's baby brother actually. I want to say that was last year. That was pretty cool. Um, But yeah, we're doing. He's got a million followers on Facebook, so he's doing a get together, meet and greet thing up here at the Alabama Gold Camp. I'm kind of excited about it because my late brother, when he passed, I was supposed to go in there and get his dredging equipment and all that, and his ex-wife broke into his house and stole a bunch of his stuff. Anything she get money for, and that was one thing she took. So, but I did get his his pans for panning gold. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'll get to use those this weekend. All right, bro, I appreciate it. Of course, I'm telling everyone, make sure you check out my music too underneath my releases tab. From a publisher releases everything first. Yeah, we got to put the chatterbait away too. It's all good, brother. I actually met him for the first time that year that he passed away, and so I'm thankful I got to meet him. You know, we were close. We just had never met. I just found out about him a couple years prior to that, and the following summer he was actually supposed to come down here to Alabama, and I had permission for property and stuff to use his dredger and everything, and we were going to go prospecting for gold. But he passed away beforehand, so that's I just didn't realize how much pain he was in. That's the thing I hate the most about it. And I helped him out with his medicines and stuff whenever he was short. And he lost his job because he was sick, but I'd help him out with his medicine. And but I just didn't realize how much pain he was in. I hate that. All right, on the positive side, everyone give me some likes. Let's get 100 people in here so we can give away a fishing combo. Because you can't lie to me. I know y'all like fishing. Just saying. Oop. See, I get under them trees a little bit. Of course, the sun came back out. Like I said, I didn't bring my big bag with me. I just brought my little tackle box. So let me get this up here and let me get situated. I'm gonna see what else I got. I hope I got one of the blue Bill Lewis knocking hammer traps. Those things are pretty awesome. You can just straight retrieve those and they catch fish. I almost want to do wacky rigs. There's some decent size at 10 feet, but of course I'm not there. I'm out there. All right, y'all, we're at 45 people. We can get 100 people in here. Everyone will just stay for a little bit. Numbers keep coming up and down. If everyone just stay for a little bit, we might be able to do it. Can't give away that combo. That Lethal Blaze combo. It's a pretty good combo. I've actually been wanting to get one for a while. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I was authorized to give one away, so which is kind of weird because now I'm giving one away instead of giving myself one. So there's that. And if y'all would subscribe, because I really do have some exciting stuff coming up here in a little bit. And I know a lot of people do that for clickbait, but my situation is more of a fingers crossed. I mean, I appreciate it. We need to get 100 people. Shoot, we get 75 people, we'll do it. And I've had that, like I said, without doing a giveaway. Just sitting here running my mouth with people. Which, apparently I'm pretty good at doing that. which is good because apparently I'm not good at catching fish. So, oh wait, I'm gonna change this out too. I'm gonna let this bounce off the bottom a few times when I get up here. I'll check it out. But yeah, all my music goes to my releases tab first. It's kind of like outlaw country, I guess. That's what I settled on. Really had took me a minute to figure out what I was really comfortable with, but all my songs are stories of my life, either from whatever, not necessarily where I'm at now, but where I've been at one time or another. And so they're all personal to me. I swear it sounds like there's a baby calf around here somewhere. All right, let me stick this. I'm gonna let that bounce on the bottom for a second. Get that chartreuse. There's some more topwater stuff. Y'all try those wake walkers? I haven't had any luck with it yet. I say that like I've had it for a long time. I have not. Nope, and of course, all my Bill Dance or Bill Lewis things are in my other box, my bag. We're gonna put this chartreuse on here for a little bit. It's 6 cents. Chartreuse blackback. This might be the day that I would have caught something with that Rapala claptail. All right, let me reel this in and get this changed out. I like some crankbaits. I had a guy when I first started working in my new company where I went out to lunch. The guy's like, "So you like to fish?" I was like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "What's your favorite bait?" He didn't get the whole word bait to cast out. I was like, "Crankbaits." He's like, "Fair enough." I actually tied up flukes with a what is it? The donkey rig. I've never used that before. And wow, that scent's still on there, real strong. Because Real Outdoors 42, y'all should definitely check out his page. He kills it. He does a really good job. But he's got me addicted to flukes now, and I absolutely love them. But yeah, 6 cents is one of my favorite as well. I just they're kind of expensive. So don't get me wrong, I'm not going to the other side of the thing to team or nothing, but yeah, 6 cents. And I like that again. They got really good customer service too. I broke a bill one time. It was my fault, and I asked them about it. Said if they could still work, and they're like, "Nah, probably not. Just go ahead and throw it away. We'll send you another one." I'm like, "You want me to send it back?" I said, "Just I'm not lying to you." I said, "It wasn't your product. It was me. I mean, I did it." She's like, "Yeah, I got that. I heard you. You're good. Just go ahead and throw it away." And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And like 3 days later, it was like the fastest shipping I've ever got from them too. I do wish I lived closer to them, so maybe the shipping would be better. One thing I always hate about them is just how long it takes to get something. If I order it, I mean, it may be a week and a half, 2 weeks before I get it. And I've always hated that about them. But other than that, I love everything about them. I like the guys that do their stuff, Ben, and what's the other guy's name? I forget his name. Ben's got a lot of knowledge. He gets a little whiny sometimes, but he's got a lot of knowledge. And that's really what it's all about anyway, right? So I see this is reverse. Oh yeah, they're expensive, and I hate it because I got a buddy of mine who does like hand painted with stuff like that, and they're amazing. I mean, they look real, and it's like even his crankbaits look like a real bluegill. And they're $28 a piece, and it's like I just don't have that plus shipping. You know, maybe I can get one every now and again, but like I said, I'm not a professional fisherman. I'm still trying to figure a lot of it out. Um, let's get this out there. All right. So my buddy just got a Cast King Kestrel, and he really likes it, so that's cool. Everyone kept telling him how horrible Cast King was, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna still check it out." And he just sent me a text and how much he likes it. What I need is a I need to get me one of those like a shoulder thing I can throw. So the way let me get this stopped. All right. So the way I roll my my rig around. Jacob, what's up, brother? So I got my trolling motor back yonder, and I use this to do it. But I wish I could had something where I could just let it stay on my shoulder, and that would like hold it on there. So I gotta keep looking for it and stuff. Yeah, enough of that. All right. Oh yeah, I really like this lure. I like that. What is that? The motherboard bills. Oh, it's awesome. Like, okay, I even took my toolbox, which I didn't have to, but I even took my toolbox out of the back of my truck. Like this weekend, I put my John boat in the back of my truck, and I took it down to Prattville, just north of Montgomery, and but a kayak, I mean, it ain't nothing for me to drop it in anywhere. Like I went to Gadsden last year, and like the boat launches were all just like, I mean, you're looking at 30-40 minute wait. I went over behind the mall and just dropped in. So like, all right, peace, deuces, see you. Yeah, no doubt. I was at Academy the other day, and they have the Pelican Catch 110. It was only $750. I mean, I say that like, I mean, I don't have $750 just laying around, and you know, because I have a wife who would beat me to death. But we, but it looks like it's a lot better than this one, and I make the best of what I got. I got training wheels on this one, but with my Vertigo, I can't not have the outriggers on here, because if I do, I will fall in the water, and that's with me sitting down. Vertigo ain't no joke. Yeah, y'all, if you don't mind, please tap that screen so we can get some people in here so I can do that giveaway. All right, cool. Just jumped up to 50. Let's tap that screen. Let's get people in here. Let's do look 54. All right, cool. That's what I'm talking about. We can do that giveaway as soon as we get up there. But I already said we'll do it at 75 instead of 100. So, like I said, I was authorized to give it away. I want to do that. So, and if you've never used a Cast King product, I think it'd be cool to get a Cast King product in someone's hand. Packer fan, what's up? I am fishing for bass. I'm really hoping the water levels just came back up, and we had a horrible storm yesterday. So I don't know if the fish are all out of sorts right now or what, but you'll learn I'm good at making excuses. But I'm about to move again. I'm really not finding the fish. But all right, giveaway conditions. They are, we get 75 people in here. I'm not gonna do 100, just 75 people, which we've had that without a giveaway, you know, easily. And then sorry, I'm reading. A budget one, I'll tell you that that Catch 100 at Academy looked pretty good. I traded for mine. I ended up getting 2 of them, and this one really is a little bit smaller than what I should be in. And I'm not exactly a little guy, and I mean, I ain't running around singing "Fat Guy in a Little Boat" or nothing, but it ain't far from that. So, but yeah, if we can get 75 people in here, we got 35 now. We just lost 15, 20. If we can get them in here, get that many people in here, we'll just everyone just scroll hashtag Cast King, because it's a Cast King poll. I think that's fair. I don't even know if that notifies them. I don't know how that works, but I'll take a screenshot, and whenever my phone takes the picture, whoever's at the very bottom of the screen, that's who's gonna get the combo. And I'll put the picture up on the back so everybody can see it, because I learned how to do that. Look, I'm still learning out all these features that we get to do. All right. Right here. We're gonna try over here with this thing. So, like I said, I mean, whoever wins it, they can either get a caster or they can get a spinner, whatever they want, whatever they're more comfortable with. Or if they just want to try something they haven't tried before, like if they're always done casting, or if they've always done spinning rods, and then they want to do a casting to try it out. I mean, the best time to do it is with a free one. And it makes sense to me anyway. Thought you felt a little funny. Alright, well, I'm seeing some fish on the screen now. That's good. Yeah, I love Cast King. I was given a couple different. Last year I tried. I've never used a casting reel, a bait caster, and one time, a long time ago, I did. And it's like big bird nest, and no one told me to put my thumb on it. They said here, and they thought it'd be funny, and I'm like, that sucked. But so I never went back to it. Well, then last year I'm like, no, I'm gonna try and figure these out because I don't like getting beat. I'm stubborn like that, and I went ahead and asked them if they had any that I could use, just before I spent the money on them. Well, I was given a Luz and an Abu Garcia, and I couldn't figure those things out to save my life. And all right, well, we're at 46 people, so we need to get we need to get 26 more people because we have 49 now. But I couldn't get them, and I was like getting flustered with it. And I saw somebody talking about the Sharky 3 from Cast King, how great it is, and I'm like, well, I'll give it a try. It was like a $40 reel, and I did the whole setup thing like I did with the other ones. First cast, no problem. I kept getting, braver and braver with it. You know how that works. And I actually got to where I was really casting well with it, and I really enjoyed it. And I'm like, all right. So I became a fan of Cast King like overnight. And I had one issue. The head guy, Captain Brian, got back with me. First time I ever talked to him, because that's the only time I heard an issue. And he's like, here, give me your number. He called me, and he said, what's it doing? All right, I want you to take this apart, take this apart. All right, boom. Okay, this is what the problem is. This is how you fix it. And if that doesn't work, get it sent back to us because you're still under warranty. So I just became a fan of Cast King ever since. And I actually gave away all my other reels, and I just have Cast King reels now. And it's because of the way they treat their people, and just I have no problems with the quality of the products. And the issue that was with that the other reel was I dropped it out of my truck, and when I did, there was a little thing glued in there, a little magnet for the brake system, and that broke off, and that was on me. It wasn't on Cast King. That was, I mean, you treat stuff right, it's gonna last for a while, but yeah, you get out there, start banging it around, throwing it around, and all that. I mean, it's kind of on you. So yeah, 58. We're almost there. Let's get some more likes when you get the last few people in here. No, 52. Right? I'm not seeing any. That's what I'm saying. This whole lake is full of fish. I'm just not seeing them. I found some that were kind of low. That's why I went with different baits because I was hoping top water would be here. I'm getting ready to go try a different area real quick. My problem is I'll start running my mouth and I'll forget that I'm supposed to be fishing, catching stuff. I get it back here a little bit closer. It gets real shallow back here, but since the water's up, maybe that won't be so bad. These inlets right here are usually really good after it rains. But it was a nasty storm that we just had come through, so I don't know if that's got them out of sorts or what. But like right here, I'm not seeing nothing. I'm not even seeing my rocks that are over here somewhere. All right, let's give this a try. Unfortunately, this is not a deep crankbait, so that might help. If it gets really shallow over here really quick, just hit a rock. Nope. Vegetation. All right, we can go back to the donkey rig. That's what we're gonna do. Since we're not gonna be anywhere deep. And I'll put some of this on one of them. So usually around this time of night, I'm seeing fish jumping throughout the lake. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of nothing. I'm not digging that at all. See my little mess down there. Here, I'll cast around here a few times before I pull it out. So I have a baby bass fluke on there. And I forget the name of that one. It's blue something. But my buddy from James, Real Outdoors 42, he that's his favorite, is that blue one. All right, so I usually have a chartreuse bait, or it's called Dip and Glow, and it'll actually glow down there. But what I just dipped them in this time, I picked that up at Bass Pro Shop the other day, so it's still Dip and Glow. It's got garlic on it, but it's fire red. It's like a blood red. It's like this, and I just put in there, and it's still stinking. I got a few other things I want to try, but this donkey rig, I may actually cut one of them off just because it's already aggravating me. But yeah, I don't even like casting with them. This is my first time trying a donkey rig. Man, that is awesome. The fact that your neighbor helped you out like that. It's good to have good neighbors. I mean, a good neighbor's worth their weight in gold. There's no two ways around that. But I hate that you lost your legs, man. But I'm definitely glad you're able to still fish. But I can't even imagine. You know, I got diabetes real bad, and they always tell me, you know, once they start cutting, they don't stop, and I'm starting to feel where the nerves are dying in my feet. But I mean, that may mean nothing. So, but we're gonna see. I hope you do well. I hope you do videos too. That'd be like really cool to do videos if you have their fishing at your neighbor's spot. James, what's up? No luck so far. We just had a a horrible rainstorm, and I'm just convinced that it's got the fish all out of sorts. I'm not even finding them moving around. I've bebopped all around the lake. I'm not seeing any of them. So I just did my flukes again. I got a donkey rig tied up. I've never used a donkey rig before, and the action's cool. But I got two different kinds on there, baby bass, and the other one's like a pearl blue. But we'll see if that works. See, I mean, I got real discouraged. Right? Diabetes took your legs. Yeah, it's my. I got the neuropathy. It's already kicking in. Um, Sometimes it's a good thing because I've actually got my finger pinched hard in a machine that I use at work, and I mean it hurt for like a second. The pain was just gone, and everyone's like, "No, neuropathy hurts more than that," and I'm like, "Yeah, my nerves are just dying." I don't know. And that's kind of part of why I want to get out here and fish as much as I can right now too, and take advantage of it just in case, you know. Yeah, that's where I'm at now. James, you are 100% right, man. Hey, well, I got everybody in here real quick, not change subject. We'll get right back on it. But, y'all, when you get a chance, check out my music under my releases tab. That's where my publisher releases everything first. Then it goes to all streaming networks. But anything that y'all can watch on YouTube music, that all goes towards my helping my channel out. Obviously, likes and shares and all that too, but subscribes. But I would definitely appreciate the assistance. I am definitely with Drew on that one. I will say this too: if you do subscribe, and I really hope y'all do. I mean, I'm happier that y'all are just here, but if you do subscribe, make a comment on like my last short, because I don't. When people subscribe, I don't get notifications for it. It kind of makes me mad because I'd like to subscribe back because we're obviously like-minded people. And one thing I did like, I really don't care for TikTok, but one thing I did like about it was how people supported each other and they kind of grew each other's channels a lot and stuff. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I don't see a whole lot of that on here, but I have had a pretty good group of guys that we've all kind of looked out for each other, kind of support each other, and I kind of like that. Yep, so you got my zero sugar right there. It's not because I like it. All right, fishies, where you at? We got some catching to do. I ain't fluking around. Grumpy Bass, how are you, my friend? I can't get a fish on the line to save my life. It is good to see you, brother. We just had a terrible rainstorm, but the water levels, I don't know if you can see the difference. And but the water levels are up a lot compared to where they've been. So I want to get over here, but I'm afraid the all the debris is gonna mess up my flukage. No one wants their flukage messed up. Dang it! I can't. This donkey rig is messing me all up. Where was that? I heard you. I heard you. I'm doing good. I had a good day at work. I just really wanted to do a live. I wanted to get out here for a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to really do much of them today or this week because I got the that gold prospecting thing I'm doing this weekend with my buddy, and for his accomplishments on Facebook and whatnot. Nice. We have a place over here called Inland Lake. Of course, it's got alligators and stuff in it, but everyone's like, no, it don't. Yeah, it does. It's a reservoir, so they put alligators underneath the turtles because turtles make water nasty. But it gets deep. It gets like 177 feet deep, but it's like super clear, and there's some huge fish in there. It's like a 30, 40 pound stripe is nothing. And I'm over here like, yeah, if I get hold of one of those on my kayak, that's gonna be an all-day adventure. Yeah, I felt it going. I still let it go. Yeah, this donkey rig getting on my nerve. I know it's not the donkey rig's fault, it's my fault, but I'm trying to figure out how to cast it sitting down. Maybe I don't have my reel set right. Yeah, but Real Outdoors 42's got me kind of addicted. I've never used the Fluke. So the last couple weeks, what I've been trying to do is get out of my comfort zone. And Felipe, what's up? I've never used plastics. I've always used hard baits. Now we have 45. Y'all listen, stay in here. When we get up to 75 people, which we have done this for just to do it, we get up to 75 people, I'm gonna give away a Lethal Blaze combo from Cascade. Yeah, Alaska, we're giving you a pass on that, brother. So I'm saying we're almost there. We're up to 60 at one point, and everyone left. Maybe it's 'cause I keep telling them to go check out my music. People are going to check out my music, and they're still listening to it because it's really awesome music. And maybe they're just moving on to the next channel. I don't know. Braxton. Look, we're 27 people away from doing a giveaway. And when we hit 75, I'll put my pole down. I'll let it sit where it's at, and we will do it. Now, I guess likes and shares help with that. I really am still getting used to this whole live thing, but I promise I do have some exciting things coming up. I'm kind of hoping I can be a part of. It's not a whole lot that I'm doing. It's just good people gonna let me go along with them. $34. Yeah, the Flukes, they've been killing it in here. Everywhere I go, every different spot I stop at, they've done really good. So I figured donkey rig would do great, but I figured wrong. And like I said, it really may have been from the storm. I'm hoping so. We're gonna have some weather. I was actually gonna come out. So I took Friday off from work, and I was actually gonna come out somewhere and do a live. But I called the Gold Camp this morning and asked them you know, about how busy they get and all that on Friday, and if they would show me how to, you know, use my brother's pans, and they're like, oh yeah, that's what we do. We make sure everyone knows what they're doing when they come out here because we want them to don't know what they're doing so they can have more fun, enjoy it more. But so I'm hoping to do that. Man, next time I go to Wally World, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna give that a try. Cool Diaz, thank you so much. Can't tell you how much I appreciate everyone. Please go to like my last, like before you leave, not right now. We want to get 75 people in here so we can do a giveaway. But go to like my last short. It's probably one about my dog. It might be a fishing one, but probably my dog. I got the best dogs ever. But I think everyone says that, and they're not wrong. But leave a comment so I can subscribe back, because you know it's kind of how I think we should do it. Kind of support each other. All right, so over here's been good. Let's see how it does now. I caught one the other day here. Had a hook in his gullet where someone just cut it. You can see where it was cut. It wasn't broke off. And but I actually got the hook out of its gullet, which I was really impressed with. Plus, I got my hook out too, but I gotta go back and find that and do a short with it. All right. I don't know if that's debris or fish. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So we're at 45. Like I said, shares and likes, I think, help the most. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'm still new at all this. So either way, every share, every like, every subscribe, I truly do appreciate it. So we're at 42 now. So like I said, 75. I was going to do 100, but if we get 75 people, we'll do the giveaway. Hey, what's up? I'm not gonna butcher your name, so I'm just gonna call you Hey. What's up, Hey? Hope you're doing good today. 52. We're under 25. $43. I heard that. I do stuff like that too. You know, it's like my music. You know, because obviously the whole point of having a YouTube channel is to grow it. But like, I'll turn my music on. I use her account to do it all the time, so that way it helps out my hours. So anytime she turns on her YouTube, it's like the algorithm goes straight to all my stuff. And I'm like, you are welcome. All right, 48. Or I'll turn it on and be like, look, you love me so much. You're always watching my stuff. That's how awesome I am. We got more likes than we do people in the room now. I think that's a first. Let me get closer to this log over here. Closer means over it, I guess. I'm gonna get one in a boat. This is where I feel like with the fluke, this is where I'm gonna do it. I've been doing it with the white one. I want to try some other ones. I really like the baby bass, but the Lake Fork ring fries, the baby bass were doing amazing. So I figured I'd give a baby bass fluke a try. All right, y'all, 43 people. Big Ram, what's up? I hope I said that right. Thank you for stopping in. All right, y'all, 26 people. No, never mind, down to 23. Or down to 43. What time is it? Oh, crap. I'm starting to think there's no fish in the lake, and I've caught a bunch of them. All right, what's up, y'all? All right, I gotta see if I can get out of here real quick. My wife asked me to go to the pharmacy, and they close in 20 minutes. And I really didn't realize it was that late. Like I said, I only came out here to. I planned on only coming out here for a little bit, but it is what it is, I guess. I just really wanted to see where the water levels were. But like we were talking about a minute ago, when you have a kayak, it's so easy to just put in real quick, and it's even easier to lose track of time once you put in. So, all right, y'all. So we got 49 people. We can get 75 before I get out of here. We'll still do it. But if not, we'll just do it next time. Again, if y'all don't mind, check out my music underneath my releases tab. I would really, really appreciate that. And if you like it, add me to your social or your streaming platform. I'm on all of them, so I'm in at least 35 countries. So that's kind of cool. But oh, you ain't playing. Look, I got a song called Honeydew List. Check it out. It's like I'd rather be loving my honey than doing my honeydew list. That's back when I was trying to figure out what I really wanted my sound to be, what I was most comfortable with. Yeah, I gotta get up at 2:30 in the morning, and I'll stay out here until the sun goes down. Now, when we get later in the summer, I'm gonna be in trouble because I'll be out here till like 10 o'clock at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunch of bait fish over here. All right, cool. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this so I can do this really quick. Thank y'all so much. Please subscribe. Check out my music. If you do subscribe, leave me a comment on my last short, and I will sub back as soon as I get home. I don't sing either, brother. I wrote all my stuff. I can't sing. In fact, I apologize to the family sitting in front of me at church all the time because they have to hear me. It's like, my bad. I'm sorry. Fortunately, they're good people, so. Man, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And I've actually gotten, I don't want to say addicted, but I've gotten to where I really, really like the lives because I really enjoy interacting with people all over the world. And I think that's the coolest thing. I've been invited to come to 4 or 5 different states to fish, and if I can get this thing monetized, maybe I can do that. I think that'd be great. But I gotta have to pay for itself. I can't. I get in trouble if I try doing it out of checking account. So I'm not afraid of my wife, but I ain't stupid either. So. All right, Stacy, you and Alaska know each other, I guess. Drew, thank you, man. Take care. All right, y'all. I do got to end it so I can get my butt over there because happy wife, happy life. And I bet you I can do it in 15 minutes. So I'll give y'all a heads up next time. But thanks again, y'all. I really, really appreciate y'all hanging with me.